and they fell. Everyone that has risen up against us, everyone that has risen up against us, now we decree they are stumbling. Suddenly they stumble, suddenly they fall, suddenly they stumble, suddenly they fall, suddenly they stumble, suddenly rakuria la basaka lagada. Suddenly, 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 suddenly they stumble, suddenly they stumble, suddenly they fall, suddenly they stumble. Baroskoloski arrebus, rekuta lagada basa, rekuta lagada basa, rekuta yere bogorobus, rekuta yere bogorobus. Suddenly, 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 shakaya lagada galagazagada basa. Kata lagada gas. Ebaka lagada gada basa kuturia halagada. Makaria galaga sataya lagada. Ena galaba sakataria halagada basa. Ekaria galaba saturia halagada bakada. Shakalaba halagada basa. The prophet spoke and said that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach good news to the poor. But he comes to a place and he says, and to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance. Because vengeance is always reserved for a day. For a day. The Bible says that God has made all things, even the wicked, for the day of destruction. The reason why there are people that even God allowed to rise against us, to rise against your life, the reason why God allowed some people to work wickedness against your life is because there is a day that is reserved for them. He has made all things, including the wicked, for the day of destruction. And what the Lord does is that before their measure exceeds, before the measure of their wickedness exceeds, then His Spirit comes and a proclamation is made that the day of vengeance has come. Today, by the Spirit of the Lord that is over my life, I decree the day of vengeance. May the sun rise and manifest vengeance. Shakia pesulisie negria lagada. Palishi kiraliga nega sukre la kaila. People whose wickedness has continued for years, now they all enter this day. People whose wickedness has continued for years. Yes, people that have gone, people that have supplanted, people that have taken advantage, people that have used conniving ways to bring your shame. I decree the day of vengeance. I decree the day of vengeance. I decree it. The Spirit of the Lord has come upon me to decree it, to decree it, to decree it. Their day has come. The day of their wickedness has come. The day of their wickedness has come. The day of them to take the full measure of their payment, full measure of their payment, full measure of their payment. What is due them comes upon them now. What is due them? Wherever they are, the Lord today executes vengeance upon the wicked. The Lord executes vengeance upon the wicked. Makaya galada bakalabaga. Makaya galaba sitaya lalabasa. You will not be ashamed a day longer. You will not be ashamed a day longer. I sense in my spirit today that there are people whose measure of iniquity has come to an end. Some people here, you thought that God had delayed judgments, but He did not delay judgments. He kept you and preserved your life until the day, until the perfect day, until the fullness of time. Because the Lord always silences an enemy. He says that the Egyptians that you see today, you will see them no more forever. That is normally the decree of God. How God works and why He works with time is because He silences an enemy and He silences them forever. In the name of Jesus. Oh, thank you, Holy Ghost. Your eyes shall see and they shall feel, and you shall glorify the Lord. What you shall see the Lord do with your enemies. What you shall see the Lord do with your enemies. What you shall see the Lord do with your enemies. What you shall see the Lord do to your enemies. Because everything has a measure. God told Abraham that his children would dwell in the land for 400 years until the measure of the iniquity of the Amorites would be full. There is a measure. When that cup fills, it doesn't overflow. When the cup fills, it doesn't overflow. When that measure fills, then judgments must be released. That which was their cup of dominion now becomes their cup of judgment. Egypt was judged because they dominated Israel. They were judged. Before the cup was full, they were the ones in dominion. But when the cup was full, then they were the ones deserving judgment because they dominated. That is what is happening in the mighty name of Jesus. That is what the Lord is doing. That is what the Lord is doing. Doing to witches that you've not known. Doing to sorcerers that you've not known. Doing to people that have intended ill against your life. Doing to people that have intended and spoken ill against you. That have expected your defeat. That have expected your shame. That have expected to take advantage of you. The Lord is handling people. Let me tell you, I'm not just speaking this, but you have entered a day when the Lord is not just handling spirits, He is handling people. He's not just handling